The midday sun rose over Valley, painting the treetops and the rough surface of the steep mountains with a bright golden hue. Aleu was waiting for the Skylee to return from their morning hunt outside of their respective cave. Lovick and the rest of the hunters arrived, some of them holding bunnies in their jaws.
Is that everything you found?
Yes, my leader. The moose we encountered were dead and infected with the red fever.
Oh my. Are you sure?
Their noses were watery and bloody, as well as their eyes. We tried to look for more animals, but we couldn't find anything else. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Levesque. Thanks for letting me know. Expand your search range. Travel further. I'm sure that will increase your chances of finding more food.
Understood.
Aleu walked away from the leader of the Skylee, passing by the trees and bushes with her gaze lowered as her face reflected great worry. Her ears were deaf to the singing of the birds and the wind that made the tops of the pines whistle. She approached the shore of the Sisa River, sitting down while contemplating the clear water running and colliding with the rocky outcrops. After a couple of minutes, her mate, Ruck, approached her and sat down next to her.
Hi, sweet.
Hi, Rook.
Are you okay?
No. Levesque couldn't find enough food. There seems to be a red fever epidemic among the moose of the area. It is possible that the deer and the buffaloes are also infected.
I see. Let's hope it isn't the case.
This has to be what Aniu was talking about. The Great Tribulation.
Come on, sweet. Maybe it's just a brief epidemic. It has happened before. And we know all epidemics come to an end, eventually.
No, Rook. This feels different. Levesque had never returned with so little food. I'm so scared, Rook. Scared and confused. We've done everything well. I mean, we're not perfect, but why is this happening? Aniu talked about a test of sorts, and I don't think I'm ready.
Sweet. You can overcome anything. You're smart, strong, wise, and you are not alone. Remember, you got me, the kids, the rest of the pack. We will figure it out, okay?
Okay. Thanks, sweet. I love you.
I love you more, darling.
At night, the cubs of the pack were eating the bunnies Lovick brought, in the clearing where they used to have their meals. Clock was keeping an eye on them, along with Dessa, whose leg was covered in a paste made of leaves that Clock put on it a couple of times a day for it to heal quicker. Lovick, Nipa, and the rest of the pack were still hunting far away from Valley.
I hope they find more food.
The Skylee are well trained and skilled. I wouldn't worry too much about it. These things happen all the time.
But what will happen if they don't find enough food for everyone? There could be fights, division, and...
If there is anyone in the entire pact who cannot speak of such things, it is you, Dessa.
Right. Sorry.
The cubs will be first to eat. The only, if necessary. For now, go to your cave and get some rest. You need to recover, and right now, we need all the Skylee in the best of conditions.
Lavik and the Sakari walked over a rocky terrain that bordered the forest, where vegetation was scarce. Passing by the rocks, bushes, and wildflowers with their snouts pressed to the ground as they sniffed for prey.
Ugh, this never happens to us. The forests of Valley were always enough to find food, even during winter.
We're already too far away from home, Lavek. We should return.
Yes, we could get lost or something.
We won't return until we find enough food for the pack.
And what is enough exactly?
A buffalo, a moose, a big one, Sumak. Now keep tracking. The entire pack depends on us.
They kept searching, sniffing, and looking around to see if they could spot anything between the rocky mounds, shrubs, and the occasional strawberry trees and the wild olives that surrounded the winding path they were traveling. At midnight, Aleu walked along a steep path that led to a high area of the Demara mountain, a place where she enjoyed to spend time with herself and Aniu, reflecting on what ailed her while admiring the beautiful view of the valley and beyond. Aleu reached the narrow plain that jutted out from the steep surface of the mountain. Then she sat down and closed her eyes, pointing her face towards the starry sky.
From the river's water cold as night, a new breath of life has come to me. The brightness of her eyes as sunlight, and her voice like winds from older times. Aniu, the white mysterious wolf. Aniu, snow white furred and tall. Aniu, as a song her name spells. Aniu, at her presence my heart rests. Never knew such beauty could exist. Her gaze warm as motherly fondness. When my eyes contemplate her again, words of joy and love will leave my mouth. Aniu, the white mysterious wolf. Aniu, snow white furred and tall. Aniu, as a song her name spells. Aniu, at her presence my heart rests. When will I hear your voice, sweet white wolf? When will you descend and bring me joy? Or may I have to go after you? If the time comes, I will sing your name. At her presence my heart rests. When will I hear your voice, sweet white wolf? When will you descend and bring me joy? Or may I have to go after you? If the time comes, I will sing your name. to think.